majority front bench needed to relate well so that we will see how best this matter can be handled. Mr. Speaker, in any case, they are the same people who refer to Order 125. We didn't refer it to that. They started that Order 125, 2153, when I raised issue that when the
a certificate of urgency. And to borrow from you, Article 106 provides that every bill introduced into this House must be gazetted at least 14 days. Mr. Speaker, the essence of the 14 days gazetting, and that's where I agree with him, is to allow for other persons, including experts, stakeholders, those likely to be affected by the bill, to input into improving the bill. So that when Parliament is exercising its legislative authority, we are also guided by the public interest. But Mr. Speaker, the same 106.13 provides for what the committee has done. It says that where a committee of Parliament determines the urgency of the matter, Parliament can exempt the bill from going through it. That's the essence. And Honorable Amaso, I want you to pay attention to the words in Article 106.13. It reads, where it is determined by a committee of Parliament appointed for that purpose that a particular bill is of urgent nature, the provisions of the preceding clauses of this article, other than clause 1. So you go back to 1, so that we say that don't gazette it. It shouldn't go through the necessary mandatory 14 days notice. This is all we are seeking to do so that we can pass it into law. Then the other reason, Mr. Speaker, I have seen them debate the policy principles, which I believe will come shortly at second reading. So whether the financing provided, and again, I'm just responding to you, Mr. Speaker, and I conclude. Brilliant point made by you, NHI. But in this House, and let it be stated, the NHI in the last 8 years spent huge amounts of money on IT infrastructure. That is not justified. On both sides of the House, every year you get 1 billion, 2 billion. Where in the world do you build IT infrastructure and every year you spend the same amount on the infrastructure? No. I've had the privilege to be Minister for Communication. When you build a system, you build a system. So yes, the 20%, I thought your argument would be that how will that affect the functionality of the NHI? But Mr. Speaker, this is a matter that second reading will deal with it. But I think that for those of us who are learning, we are only asking for exemption of this bill from being gazetted for 14 days pursuant to Article 106.13 of the Constitution. I so submit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, this is not the actual, this is just the...
Speaker, I have no doubt in my mind that this is not something that should be determined on an agency, certificate of agency. Mr. Speaker, and I'll explain to you why. Mr. Speaker, he has highlighted all the problems associated with the National Health Insurance Authority. And we are going to establish another fund. That comes with bureaucracy. Mr. Speaker, it is not as though we do not have a health insurance fund. Mr. Speaker, in fact, when you look at the National Health Insurance Authority Act 2012, the purpose or object of it is provided as follows, if I may take the liberty to read. An act to establish a National Health Insurance Authority to implement a national health insurance scheme, establish a national health insurance fund to pay for the cost of health care services to members of the scheme, establish private health insurance scheme, and to provide for related matters. So, Mr. Speaker, National Health Insurance Act already exists. If you, wait, Mr. Speaker, if you think that you want to introduce a new health fund, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members. Yes, Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the leaders have a responsibility to support you, to oversee the House as the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund bill is what the majority whip. And Mr. Speaker, I was thinking that the minority leader will listen and be guided and take a cue from you that probably, Mr. Speaker, they should allow the report to be late, but we limit ourselves today only to the second reading so that we can thoroughly debate the policy principles. The urgency of the bill is not in the bill, it's in those persons suffering chronic diseases who need our intervention as a country. I'm saying second reading. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So, Mr. Speaker, at this stage, we can take the two reports so that. Mr. Speaker, let's take the two reports.
Speaker, when it boils, it cools down. And my brother, my classmate, my brother, my study mate, he knows. And he used to be here.
But now, I'm saying what we said at the. So I think we can still consult more. I don't think it's anything that we have to. So let's do more consultation, and probably we will address this issue without this kind of litigation. It wouldn't help anybody, please. I wouldn't rule anything on this. Let's build a consultation. Let's build it up and see how best, if not today, tomorrow, we'll be able to handle it. Please, I beg of you.
I may do. You've spoken. Let me address the issue so that you come in. No, so you sit. You sit. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, like you first directed, we can lay the report whilst we engage our colleagues from the other side, so that by the end of the day, when the report is taken, either to continue or to adjourn, then we'll come back to you. So let's lay the two reports whilst we engage each other, so that we'll see the way forward, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, let me finish first. No, the two of them.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable,
Mr. Speaker.
I beg of you. Honorable Ahmedu, I beg of you. Yes.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, is the majority chief whip. I think sometimes he needs to control himself with regards to some of this issue. Mr. Speaker, all of us, when we were engaging, none of us averted our mind as to the signing of the reports. So when our attention is drawn to it, the